We've been getting more subs when we hit said like and subscribe at the beginning. Okay?
I hate saying that.
I know you do!
That's why you ain't saying it! So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. You got Ock the man on my right, your left. I got the #1 extra of Boardwalk Empire, Travis. And then you got me, centered. Welcome.
Sandy Martin.
My name is irrelevant. But yes, I'm also Sandy. Welcome back to this place once again.
And we got
we have Alexa.
the greatest
Yeah,
piece
we
of
got
tech.
we got Alexa.
We upgraded
Replaced
our...
all fact checkers.
Uh-oh. Never mind, Alexa.
Shut up, Alexa.
Alexa, say hi.
No.
Alexa, say hi. Can you say hi?
Hello.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Fucking Christ.
All right, so we replaced our fact checkers that, for the most part, didn't fact check, and we replaced with Alexa because it does a better job than most people.
Our fact checker is still on site though.
No. He's our newest one. He actually tried. The other ones, nah.
None of them tried.
No.
So anyway, welcome back to the episode. Thanks for coming out. We got a good amount of feedback on our newest segment that we released last week.
We didn't get any feedback. We just got feedback from the one asshole I had to fucking apologize to.
No. I'm talking about our new segment. Got Issues has been getting pretty good.
Yeah, because we got issues.
Got issues.
Yeah, we got issues.
Our new episode's new show for this channel, Got Issues, has been pretty good. If you haven't checked it out, pop on over to it. It's the
Should we
previous
talk
video.
about like oversaturation?
No. And, oh my God. But anyway, for those who watch it, thanks.
They show on their own show.
No, for people who only watch the show, wait for just the shop to pop up, give it.
You gotta do the LNS line right now.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that thumbs up button.
No, we said push it.
No, push it's Got Issues. Smash is the shop. Remember, we differentiate.
No, listen I think
can't.
both of those are very aggressive
Then we're
and
just
not very
lightly
sensitive
caress,
towards the
lightly
like button.
caress the subscribe button, and maybe give a love tap to the thumbs up button.
Yes.
Love tap. How was it? Like a love tap?
Like no, like a.
That's not a love tap.
Or
That's
what-
like
what-
I can live with that.
We digress.
I
Anyway,
can
we
live with
digress.
that.
One sec. Fact checker apparently has something to tell us about.
In the description for Got Issues, you guys say smash that like and subscribe.
God damn it! I wrote
Facts.
smash.
Way to
My
go,
bad.
Travis.
Just in case you didn't hear that,
Slow
the
clap.
description says smash the like button,
Slow clap.
but it's not a button.
So,
button. Anyway, so welcome back to the shop. What are we talking about today, boys?
well, the biggest thing I would like to talk about is we had a pretty good episode for the last shop.
Again,
you know?
we fucking bring up our goddamn show on a show.
No,
yeah,
but
we can. We can talk about future episodes.
Listen,
from past episodes.
we talked about an interesting book series, and
Oh my god, yeah, okay, let's get to this.
yeah, let's get this done.
Hey, Mr. Richard Fox. As a man, you came through, you did your side of the deal. Yeah, you liked, I guess you liked it. We don't know. I can't tell if you liked it or not.
He definitely subbed.
You might have subbed unless you got some sort of alter. Actually, you know what? This is an apology. Okay, fine. So you fucking liked, you subbed, and he definitely commented. That was his comments. I don't know why you changed it, because I seen it. I'm watching that shit like crazy, but I seen it. But whatever. You know. Nonetheless, I apologize for insulting your name, insulting your book, insulting you.
Amazon's still on the hook though.
Your
Amazon's still on the
future
hook.
I can't
endeavors.
even believe this is happening.
Well, you can't believe I apologize.
No, this
when
is
I'm
like
wrong. I'm a fucking.
you know how
I'm a
like
real
we talked
man.
about suspended disbelief.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
in suspended disbelief. like,
Yeah, that he
You
actually commented.
Yes.
Well, like I guess I was kind of right about he's not like really that big of a
no,
writer.
but like I didn't think honestly I didn't think he was gonna comment.
No, I didn't either.
So like I wasn't expecting him to apologize too. So
Yeah.
like it was a chain reaction thing. So I was just like when he showed me like that Fox like commented, I was like no.
Yeah.
I was like no.
I didn't.
It's
Think,
like-
I needed Travis to prove.
But anyway,
Again, I don't know if he only showed me select text messages between the two of you guys. I don't know if he tried to seduce you into liking it.
there was no selection needed.
It's feasible.
Probably.
So, but
We're just a
nonetheless,
lovable group of guys.
That's a genuine apology from me to you. On top of that, I will be ordering your book from Amazon. I was gonna do it and get it from the Kohl's, but I was like, fuck it. I guess it would be funnier if I got it from Amazon. So we'll be getting around to reading that. And also to the other Rich, I'm going to be reading your book at the same time as his book. So hopefully...
Battle of the Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
it's
see.
a-
We'll see who's the bigger dick.
We'll see.
So, Marvel news, as
Hold on.
always. Oh, sorry about it. No.
Now, though, Mr. Fox, I suggest you find some sort of better representation of fans to discuss your book.
That's
because
not right.
He did a horrible fucking job
That's not
explaining
true at
what
all.
the Amber Wars
No,
was.
no, I didn't.
You did it
Nanotube.
was shit. From the first 2 seconds you opened your mouth, I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yo,
Because you were too busy insulting me, then listen.
Yo,
I was
nanotubes.
insulting him. That's why I apologized to him.
What is my apology?
Because you don't get one.
I know I don't.
What about
Graphene
my
nanotubes.
apology? You're wearing a San Jose Sharks shirt in front of me. In the peak season, it's the end of football season, this guy's wearing an NHL shirt. Name me a couple of players from that team.
This shirt is old when I did watch hockey. Okay, thank you.
Okay, name.
It was on top. That's why I picked my wardrobe shot. It was on top. I grabbed it. I put it on.
I don't like hockey. I can name you a couple of players off of that team. But nonetheless, so let's not talk about who's offending who. All I know is I wronged Mr. Fox, and now I'm going to right that wrong by
righted it.
apologizing like a man, and saying you need better fans. But that's okay. If your book's good, you got me as a fan, which might not necessarily be better.
I don't think it would help anything, but
All right.
yeah.
Either or, I hope your book's good.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to reading it. I'm a comic reader. There's no fucking picture.
Well, his comic does come out this summer. Remember?
I ain't got time to wait for that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's
sure
also true.
he's not going to
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm a man of my word. I will read the fucking
Well,
book.
I think you would appreciate seeing the visualization of his book coming out.
That's later. I'm going to read the comic for
You know
sure
what I mean?
too.
Like to
anyways,
see
but-
what the artist
Oh,
would
He
interpret.
did create a really cool universe, and I'm really interested to see the armor. Like I said, the armored soldiers in his book series. They have some
Yeah.
pretty heavily armored. They do some really there's some really cool fight scenes. I would love to see animated, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
So-
I don't know if you get choice of artists, but please pay attention to your artist because I think
Yeah.
the story needs to meld with your art. If
Mhm.
you are
Like-
again, I shouldn't be giving advice to a professional writer.
No, but especially if it's gonna be like a very like if the story's like super dark, you want that sort
Oh,
of dark
it-
artist that has the nice shading for like a lot
It's
of
a
the
lot
scenes.
of grim. It's pretty grim, and a lot of the characters do have some really dark. A couple of the characters have pretty dark backgrounds.
Well, I would imagine if this is all fucking butterflies and rainbows, I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
Oh
off.
no! It's not. It's not butterflies and rainbows. It's basically fighting for their life every
Yeah.
single book.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, graphene nanotubes.
It's not even the closest thing. It's not even close to- I actually went in. You got me so upset and worked up. I went and talked to my buddy who has a master's degree in engineering. I'm like, please explain to me the difference. He told me I was right and you were fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I
Yeah.
need proof of that.
Well,
Alright, anyway,
the
so-
graphene
hold on,
makes
just-
the nanotubes.
just
You
to
roll
kill
the
it.
graphene into
Yeah,
the
but
nanotubes.
it's not of. Graphene.
No.
No, you can use graphene. I understand. Yeah. But anyway, I digress.
Mr.
But anyway,
Fox, do you see the division you've created on this?
Yeah,
The
I don't
show
like this
shows.
division.
But anyway, Marvel this week did two things that were a couple. Was the thing that you were talking about this week?
What are we talking about?
Which
That
thing?
was really
You said
confusing.
you had some Marvel stuff you wanted to talk about.
I always
I
have
have
Marvel
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the one I'm most pissed off about is Marvel built up this big hype the other day. We're like, we're releasing a new teaser. It was the same fucking clips as the last time, and it was just like they're like, oh, hype, same teaser. I was
For what? Are you gonna let us in on anything here?
okay. Marvel released a new teaser for the Infinity Wars.
There we go.
It
There
is
it
a
is.
rehash of the fucking other clips.
Yeah.
It's just maybe in a slightly different order.
And this is why I'm worried about Black Panther.
Yeah.
Because they're talking more about Infinity than Black Panther, which
Yep.
is out in like 2 weeks.
Oh shit! That's no 3 weeks, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's out before
And not
Infinity.
Not only that, like, but they've also been a lot of people have been talking about the Captain Marvel movie because now people have seen.
Yeah, but it's not like Marvel's releasing
Alice,
trailers to it.
is it Alison Brie?
So yeah.
Yeah,
who's
Alice-
the actress?
Yeah, who's
Or
playing
actor, I don't know how
Carol
it is
Danvers?
nowadays. Alexa, hold on. When you refer to a female actor, is it actress or actor now?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia.
Of course.
After 1660 in England, when women first started to appear on stage, the terms actor or actress were initially used interchangeably for female performers.
Uh-huh.
But later, influenced by the French actress became the commonly used term for women in theater and film.
Uh-huh.
For now, to use skills, your device's language must match the country of your Amazon account.
What?
To change your device's language, in your Alexa app, go to Settings, Language, and choose English, US.
Okay, we're good, Alexa. Thank you.
Alexa, you don't understand me? I was speaking fucking English to you.
I'd rather not answer that.
Fuck.
Every
All
time.
right, anyways, so I guess
Alexa's
we're good
high.
with actress.
All right. So So that kind of ticked me off. I was pretty hyped. I was like checking over the course of the evening, and then I came out and was like, yeah, boom, click, and it was like, that's the same.
Yeah. Well, big news came out on the He-Man front.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
We have 2 Marvel points.
Yeah. This is
Those and He-Man.
Yeah. I'm bringing this up. So recently, David S. Goyer, who was slated to write and direct the new He-Man movie, is now just writing. He's not so much directing. So anyways, they posted some pictures on their Instagram page. His group, I think it was called 4 Men or something like that.
I'm not even believing
4
that
artists.
anymore either. Because who
Anyways.
takes photos anymore and like prints them out? Like seriously, that's fucking weird. And then
You
take a
use
picture-
Instagram too.
You took a picture of the photo.
The
That's
shop
what I'm
uses
just
it.
saying.
Yeah, no, a lot of the concept art.
I'm not saying we don't use
at the-
Instagram. I'm just
at the
saying we don't
shop.
take a picture of
Yes.
a picture.
At the shop, Hydra.
Yeah, plug. So, anyways, they took a couple pictures of some of the concept art. They got the concept artist from Prometheus doing a lot of the concept art. I don't know. Some
Why
of
you
the
saying,
ships.
ooh, Prometheus
like-
was fucking. It was fucking.
Visually,
vanilla.
it was fantastic.
It
I
was
love the
fucking
ships.
vanilla.
I love.
No, you like the extra white architects, man. That's what you're like. You're like, oh, that's where I'm from.
No,
Jesus
but
is
like
the architect.
some of the pictures that they had on Instagram of some of the ships, I showed you some of those pictures.
Yeah, they
like
look-
from what you could
pretty-
see from the angle,
It
like
looked alright.
yeah, it
But
looked
there was
all right.
No detail. That's the other thing
That's-
I thought about it. There's no detail. There's nothing. Just Sandy, I'm telling you, man. I think they're just stringing you along.
Oh, they are stringing us along. Well, and that's
You
the
can't
big
make a
thing.
movie
There was
with a
bu-
dude in a loincloth
and
nowadays.
it's funny because a bunch of
I mean,
people
I
were.
think you could. I mean,
No.
He-Man's got a huge amount of fans.
You can't say huge amount of fans. Out of the
No.
3 of us sitting here, Sandy is the only
Yes,
He-Man fan.
1 in 3.
Well, I like the original He-Man with
Stop.
Dolph
That's
Lundgren.
not. That's casual. You fucking.
I
Casual.
love that movie. I watched it like a shit ton when I was a kid.
Dolph
Yeah.
Lundgren He-Man.
I-
that's 'cause you
Nobody
didn't
liked
know any
that movie.
better as a kid.
You feel me? Sandy, do you like the Dolph Lundgren He-Man movie?
No, I like one person in that movie.
Is it the little guy, the alien guy who always
No,
like steals?
no,
Use the
Frank Langella. He played
Oh.
Skeletor.
Oh, okay.
No. He was the only good person in that movie.
Right, so
Like
fuck
Dolph
yeah.
Lundgren didn't like the role, and it showed in everything that he did because he
It's
was
hard
like,
to tell. Dolph Lundgren is not really that great of an actor.
no, he's not. Like he's definitely gotten better, like over the years, and especially with his.
Rocky
We've
Four.
gotten better. Are we
Yeah,
good?
exactly.
Rocky Four,
We
Rocky
still
Four.
suck, but you know, like.
I think
but
we're giving Spenny an allergic reaction.
yeah, I think he is. I think he's crying. He's crying right now. No, but the point I'm trying to stress is that a good bunch of points that were made. I was even watching some people on YouTube that were analyzing all this information that came out from their post on
Did they have
Instagram.
computers?
No, but like a lot of them brought up this valid point. Their contract, like their licensing contract, ends December 18th, 2019. So Sony doesn't own the rights to Masters of the Universe by the end of that time frame. Okay? So with that, like you could have Warner Brothers pick up the license and actually do something. And they've already done something because Warner Brothers pretty much owns DC. And DC already did their comic line in DC, which is really good. Eternity War
Which
was
got
phenomenal.
what though, Sandy?
What do you mean?
It got cut.
It didn't really get cut.
Well, what fucking He-Man comics out right now?
There was the He-Man Thundercats.
That was like a year and a half ago.
No, it wasn't.
Fuck you.
It literally just ended
Alexa?
last year.
Was it? Alexa, when did He-Man Thundercats series for DC finish?
She's not even listening anymore. That's how
She
much
must
she.
be.
That's how much she gives a crap
Alexa.
about He-Man.
When did the He-See? No, whatever.
The He-See.
DC and casual.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No one
Neither
is.
is Travis.
I'm not even.
Neither is Travis.
Alexa, when did DC's He-Man versus Thundercats
I
series?
don't know that.
Motherfucker, let me finish! Fuck.
Yes.
All right, Alexa. He-Man versus Thundercats. When did it release?
Not even listening again.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh my god,
US.
it's actually
Hey,
like having
Alexa.
a real.
When did DC? Wow. She really hates us.
Yo, fact checker, analog this shit, man. Do it for us.
It came out in 2017. But anyways,
It was released between 2016 and 17.
boom. It ended in 2017. So
Between
last year.
2016 and 17, that means it finished in 17, which is what? March of 2017.
Bam.
So a little less than a year.
A fucking year ago. So it came out a while
Not
ago.
even a year
11
ago.
months.
If it came out in 2016, boys, 2018. Okay, so the point is, it's been a minute since they had a fucking He-Man comic. Hey, Sandy, when was the last time you seen a Hawkeye comic? Last month, right? So it came
2
out
weeks ago.
relatively quick, right? No, I'm just saying.
2 weeks ago.
When was the last time you seen a Superman comic? When was the last
Right.
time you seen a Batman comic? These are all things that are fucking frequently pressed more than fucking He-Man.
Yeah.
If there was fans of He-Man, he'd be on the comic still.
But that's the problem, is He-Man was originally made to sell toys.
My homie, Conan, still has comics. They make comics about Conan.
Yeah, but he's always
it's
been
Conan.
a comic.
Conan has a hiatus right now
Is it-
because Marvel bought Conan.
Conan
He's come
has
back to
always
Marvel.
been
Are,
a comic.
are they doing the hiatus for
No,
Conan?
stop. Conan was a novel
Right.
first.
Are they doing the hiatus just purely because they want to redo them in the movies?
No, they're doing their hiatus because fucking it's Dark Horse's contract running out. And Dark Horse just finished the last series, Conan the Slayer. I think that was also fucking Brian Wood.
What about King
Not too
Conan?
sure.
Wasn't that
King Conan was like before Conan.
Oh,
was-
okay, yeah,
All right,
yeah.
and then so do you don't you're gonna think it's gonna wait till the contract's up and either they're gonna re-sign or go to.
I don't know if Marvel's planning on making a Conan movie. They didn't say anything about that.
There's always been word-
Conan's coming back to Marvel.
I'm pretty sure there is a
Oh,
Conan
God.
movie in the works.
There was supposed to be one with fucking Schwarzenegger playing like King Conan, but I think that got canned.
It would make sense, honestly.
King
Like-
Conan? No, I think
No,
just
but
need,
for-
they need to revisit and show how high fantasy Conan is, because that's the problem with all the movie renditions, except for the Jason Momoa one. That one they actually did a pretty
Yeah,
good
yeah.
job with the scenery. Like everything looked like
Well,
it was there, and
And
they did
no, but
decent
the
fantasy.
world building in that movie was actually really good.
Yeah,
That was
that's
one of the
right,
things
you
I
feel me?
really liked about
Yeah,
that
it was
movie was
just-
the world building.
Stop being so stupid with people from New York. I don't know what the fuck. Ron
It says
Perlman
that
was doing in that
as of
movie.
right now, the King Conan movie is still in the works. They are
Yeah,
still.
that's the same shit they say about He-Man. That's the
Yeah,
kind
that's
of shit I don't acknowledge.
exactly.
Like, unless you get me a fucking cast with some people up in that bitch, you're fucking stringing me along, and I don't get strung along.
I'm tired of being strung along.
Unless you're
I just
female,
want to-
then you can string me along all day long. I'll fucking
He does get strung along.
probably the biggest idiot when it comes down to that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
Well, not the biggest.
Well, there's a couple movies that they've been doing. The Halo one was strung along for 100 years. They were like, "Oh, we're making a Halo movie. We're making a Halo movie."
yeah.
Yeah, but that came down to the fans when it was like a small-time production company that said, "You know what? Let's actually do this."
Yeah, but
Well,
they're not making it.
No, Microsoft
They just
canned
made
it.
it for the cartoon.
No, but the
Microsoft Fall of Reach.
Yeah.
Are you thinking
Yeah.
of Fall of Reach? Well, okay. No, they wanted to do a full feature length, and then it was going to. They even had fucking
Peter
like
Jackson.
they had Peter Jackson on board. They had props being made for the
Lord
movie.
of the Rings, Peter
Mhm.
Jackson.
They had props being made for the movie and everything, and then it got to this stalemate between Microsoft and the production companies because I think they wanted it was all over money. Who got more
Well,
money?
exactly.
And anyway, it got
It always
canned.
is.
And they actually District 9, the movie District 9, some of the weapons that were used in District 9 were the props that were originally created for Halo. Interesting.
That is interesting.
Anyway, digress.
Yeah. So
Uh,
we're gonna go back to that Marvel.
Since
stuff.
we're Marvel movies, we
Yeah.
should discuss how the fuck is Logan getting Best Adapted Screenplay at the Oscar. Can we, Alexa? Did Logan get nominated?
Sorry,
Fuck!
your Amazon account is registered for the United States.
What are you talking about?
I can only find films for that country.
Okay, Alexa, was Logan nominated for Best Adapted
Sorry,
Screenplay?
I
Fuck!
didn't know that.
We're done. Someone look it up. God fucking damn it.
Yep.
Fuck.
It
Whose idea was this?
was yours actually.
Yeah. It was.
Fuck.
Oscar nominated to why Logan's Best Adapted Script. Okay,
I enjoy this.
they got Best Adapted. It's nominated right now for Best Adapted Screenplay.
All right, good. That's all we need. So that's fucking possibly facts. We didn't double check, triple check. What did they? Where did they adapt it from? What did they adapt it from?
Nothing.
There are
I got a
assuming-
bunch
okay,
of filthy fucking casuals telling me they took it from Logan.
It's not
No.
the same. I'm a casual.
not
Of course, it's not the same.
I'm a casual.
In Logan, the normal movie, the movie they came out with, is there a president of the United States of America who isn't Red Skull?
Nope.
No, there isn't. So you didn't have that.
Nope.
There's no Hulk.
There's no Hawkeye,
There's no
and he's a
Hawkeye.
pretty major part of that fucking old man.
There's not even the X-Men really. They
Magneto's
don't-
not mentioned.
Wolverine didn't kill
Mysterio.
the X-Men. No.
Yeah, Mysterio
No,
didn't make.
It was Xavier that killed the X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's an
They traded-
X24. Where did X24 come from?
Yeah.
No, it was,
It's a
Clone
use
Wolverine,
23.
and you finally got Wolverine clone. That's great.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You've done something no one else has been ever able to do in the Marvel Universe.
in the history of Marvel Comics.
Mhm.
Well, they've tried to constantly
Yeah, they've
clone
tried
Wolverine.
to, and they can.
And they've never been able to clone Wolverine.
X-23 was like the closest, right?
close.
Yes.
The closest.
Well, now they got
Dakin
Badger
isn't a
Girl.
clone.
It's
Dakin's
like,
an actual
I-
fucking child.
from a
right?
casual's
yeah, and
point-
she's also a pedigree,
Yeah.
I guess.
But I think she's based off of X-23.
Fucking who knows? All I'm saying is this movie made an X-24, which is, again, I've never seen to my knowledge. Now, I'm not saying there isn't an X-24 in the comics. There's most likely an X-24 in the fucking comics. But again, where did you get your storyline from, Logan?
Yeah,
Well,
it wasn't
yeah.
adapted from anything.
No, see, I'm a
It's
casual.
definitely loose. It's fucking
I know-
loose as a fucking.
I read the
how
big
no
ones that you
other
guys tell me to
comic
read.
movie.
Yeah,
I read the
Oh,
big
I guess
story
they all
arcs.
suck.
Yes.
I read
Yeah,
the big story arcs that you guys tell me to read, and I read Old Man Logan,
But
and
it's
it
not
is
Civil-
it is nothing close to like it is fucking not
It's
even
violent.
close.
It's way
It's
more
violent, way more violent. The universe that it's creating is way more post-apocalyptic. Logan is not nearly as depressing.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't sleep as much.
No,
He
he's
has,
got.
he has a healing factor.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
healing factor.
The
It's
guy
still
still has
hasn't-
a healing factor.
he doesn't
Like,
have, yeah.
do you not know how hard it is to get rid of Wolverine? I guess that's a good thing when you're a filthy fucking casual, writing filthy fucking casual movies for other fucking filthy fucking casuals, is you don't have to realize the fact that his healing factor has certain fucking rules set into it, to the point where if you're gonna remove it in the comic, you gotta do some dumb shit like some alien entity came through that is just pretty much an adapted disease and fucking bumbleclotted his goddamn fucking healing factor. That's what you
Well,
gotta
they say
do
the
to get rid of his healing
adamantium was a
factor.
poison.
His healing factor is the reason they can put the adamantium in him.
Yes.
Do you understand? So you can't. Oh, I got a normal fucking healing factor. It's kind of fucking half decent. You cannot put adamantium in him.
But,
But
like-
that fucking metal will kill him.
They
The
said over
first-
time though, it poisoned him like over years.
That's the reason why they gave him the adamantium skeleton. Due to his healing factor, he
Mhm.
gets rid of that. It's the
Mhm.
same reason why Wade Wilson is all fucking scandaled up. He has cancer.
Yes.
Yeah, and then the healing factor put it in overdrive.
So why would you take certain things that are fucking literally written into the character and just fucking forsake them? Because you don't have to. No one's gonna care. You got 1 out of every 15 comic people like you watch that movie is a comic fan. Maybe one of them's a fucking Wolverine fan. 1 out of every 10 of those, 1 out of every 15 is a fucking.
There's
you
probably
understand
more
what I'm saying?
than that for Wolverine
No,
fans.
okay, there probably is because Wolverine's pretty fucking huge in the comic world.
Yes.
But like again, I'm just saying, man. A lot of these Wolverine fans are just happy to see him fucking stabbing people. So you know, I can't gripe that because there were certain really cool things about Wolverine. The Logan movie, like the Logan movie, I thought the coolest scene was the casino when fucking
absolutely.
Xavier had everyone all.
He
froze
didn't
up.
kill anyone.
It
in the
showed
movie.
Yes, no,
finally-
yes, he did. You
Okay.
remember when he walked up to the fucking room and you see the guy turning his eye and then he puts the fucking and then you see the claws come out the other side of the head?
Oh yeah.
I thought that shit was cool, but show me some fucking consistency. You got
Yeah.
a rated R movie and body parts aren't flying around. Like, cut
Yes.
pieces are coming off,
Yes.
not one pieces.
No,
Yes.
the one thing I really did like is in the previous X-Men movies they didn't show a lot of like sheer force from Xavier's psychic powers.
They still haven't.
No, but they showed like what happens.
showed-
Yeah, and they
When
did a
he's
good job of like.
uncontrolled,
It's so bad that even though the world, the universe that they kind of created for Logan was kind of lame,
Yeah.
they classed that he was so powerful they would class his brain as a WMD.
That they did
that-
mention that.
That
in
was
the
really
series,
cool.
yeah.
They actually kind of get an homage. Like this guy's actually legitly terrible. Like
yeah,
he's
he's a
Omega
problem.
class for a fucking reason.
Yes.
Yeah, and Donald Pierce was fucking amazing. Like he was him and Caliban were the fucking dopest things in that
Yeah,
shit.
man.
But again, like,
And the girl
you
actress
took-
was
you took the-
fantastic.
right? Yeah, but the Ravagers didn't show up in Old Man Logan.
Nope.
No.
Right? And then
I think they
fucking
were trying to say that
Caliban-
those guys were the pseudo Ravagers.
But
I think
again-
they're
No, that was straight up Donald Pierce, if I'm not mistaken, is the leader of the Ravagers, was he not? I'm almost positive on that one.
No.
Because he had that weird ass neck tattoo and they gave it to him in the fucking movie.
It
too.
was what's her name
That's
was the leader of the Ravagers.
Oh my god.
Trying to
These
remember
are
her name.
obscure comic facts. But again, I guess there is some sort of potential of Logan being some sort of comic book about
No, but
Wolverine.
again, like in
I haven't
like
read it.
I don't want. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Because the devil made this movie.
Yeah, pretty much the devil made this movie, but like with licensing, they can only take so much.
I don't give a fuck. Then don't say it's based off of Old Man Logan. 'Cause you
Yes,
want fans to
agreed.
go wild.
Agreed.
It would have been
It's
better if they
saying-
made it its own
saying-
comic and did an homage. Like,
With the Purifiers, Reavers, and Hellfire.
Oh, Reavers, not the Ravagers.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
all right, so it would have been better if they said this was its own storyline, but then they gave like little shout outs to Old Man Logan, not like say this is an Old Man Logan adaptation.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
its own movie but it has
what,
like...
what shout out did they give to?
No, I'm just saying it would have been better if they would have done it that
They
way.
said it was Old Man Logan, though. The fans said it was Old Man
No, dude, man. Before I went and watched that fucking movie, they did an interview with a quote unquote employee from a comic store.
yes.
And she's like, "It's based off of Old Man Logan." It's like, that's embarrassing. You work at a comic store and you're saying this type of shit. You could say, "I don't know," or you can say it's not based off of Old Man, because like it's legitimately speaking not based. The only two comparisons I got is he's old in Old Man Logan, and he's old in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the X-Men Dead kind of post
But not all
No,
X-Men are dead. Like, in Old Man Logan, from my understanding, all X-Men are fucking dead. He
Yes.
killed them all.
Yeah,
He killed them all.
Mysterio
Spoilers.
fucked them up.
Spoilers,
and,
spoilers.
Spoilers.
That's a fucking spoiler.
Mysterio
Wang,
tricked Wolverine into killing literally all the X-Men.
Yeah, and I remember when I read that too, I was like, oh, it's cool as fuck, but I could have swore, like, so what? Mysterio can only change what you see. I don't think he changes what you smell.
No, but also at the
So,
same time,
how did-
and
how did
like
you
the other
override
good,
Wolverine's
and the other
sense
good
of
Which is
point
supposed to be ridiculous,
was-
isn't it?
Insane.
No, but also the other good point was killing Jean Grey and like Xavier too,
Yeah.
which those two would have sorted everything out. You know, would have been like, hey, there's something wrong with him. You know, get into his head. You know
Already,
what I mean?
as it stands, there's a couple of X-Men I don't think Wolverine can beat. I don't think he can beat Colossus because of obvious reasons, unless he gets to Colossus before he fucking
Yeah, it
metal
turns.
shifts.
Yeah.
I don't think he can beat Jean Grey. I don't think he can beat Xavier. I don't think he'd have a hard time with Storm.
Oh, yeah,
he'd
he
have
would.
a hard time with Beast. Like the only person
I think
he
he
could beat
take.
up is
I think
Cyclops.
Beast.
Cyclops, Jubilee.
Because he shoots sparklers.
Yeah, Nightcrawler, but he'd have a hard time with just because the nature of how Nightcrawler moves. All right, but
Yeah.
he catches him one time. That's
Yeah.
game over, Nightcrawler. Like that's the thing about Wolverine. If he gets you, he gets you. Like, and that's but at least Mark Miller gave you the opportunity. Like, it was nighttime. You don't know if they were sleeping or if they were just shocked that he was doing this, right?
But again,
It's
like,
probably actually a combination of both. There was a combination of shock and what's going on and
yeah, but you're still not overriding psychics. There.
no.
but like,
From my understanding, psychics are psychic, and
But
the
again,
Marvel ones
what
are
made-
broken.
How
They
does
smell them out
Mysterio
before
work?
anything.
How does Mysterio do his deed?
yeah, it's special effects. He
Right.
was a special effects
So
expert.
how are you overriding Wolverine's sense of smell with special effects? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So, but again, just because it was such a cool,
Yeah.
like when you figure out what
Exactly.
happens,
Though, like,
you know what I'm
there
saying? You're
were
like,
a lot of
"Oh."
inconsistencies with the story, but
Yeah.
it was a great setting
Oh, yeah.
to set everything
And
up.
then plus Miller set that in an entirely different Earth.
Yes.
So that Mysterio could have had entirely different powers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
So
no.
I'll let it fly. At least it's like it makes sense in the story. The two of those guys, McNiven and Miller, did a really good job putting together that story from start to finish. It's
It's
not
not
Logan.
Logan. It's not Logan.
Well, except for Hawkeye banging Peter Parker's on.
Yeah, you know what? This
Still fucked up.
Travis, this is our next submission. We sending this into the Oscars.
Yeah.
We should get best adapted screenplay too.
Yes.
Is-
We're based off of Pride and Prejudice. I'm sure Richard Fox would agree.
Yeah.
yeah.
God.
What Pride and Prejudice is all about stances and
Yeah.
places in
You
society.
gotta take a stance.
And we got a stance.
No, we don't. But
No,
sure.
we don't.
We're,
Make it for
but
the money.
That's all
are we gonna go? Are we gonna go see Black Panther and do a rundown of it? Should we go see Black Panther and do a rundown of it?
It depends
For sure.
on if we're on a good weekend or a bad weekend, because me and Sandy hide in our houses like a bunch of fucking biggity ass bitches.
Yep.
No offense to pregnant dogs.
Yep. Well,
Alexa,
kind of the way of life.
define bitch.
I'd rather not answer that.
That's crazy. So Amazon, you have
Yeah, Amazon-
a problem with defining words. If I asked to define bitch, I'm not saying it at anybody. I just said define bitch, not the slang term of it.
Alexa,
Isn't that crazy? I'm sorry. Then
can
people
you
get
define the
upset when-
word
when-
bitch?
No, she's not going to
I'd
answer.
rather not answer that.
Hold
Why?
on, hold on. Let me do
My
this.
God.
Alexa, what is the origin of the word bitch?
Won't do it.
I'd rather not answer
See,
that.
Amazon releases patch. If you didn't know, within the last few weeks, that it stopped it from answering or responding to anything that it would deem as sexist. So you can't even do, you can't even joke around with it anymore, even like offhandedly, as like we're doing. You can't even. It makes it extremely difficult to have fun with this thing, because half of it was seeing
No,
our
we're
response was
having
inappropriate
fun
question.
with
Yeah.
the thing. It's just I'm me personally. I just have a weird thing about like you can't hide things from people. It's a really
Exactly.
really dumb
Like-
way of handling problems.
Yeah, just
It is.
ignoring that they exist is a fucking like it's a 2-year-old's response to thing. I'm gonna close my eyes and stomp my feet. Like what
Well,
the fuck?
yeah, it's kind of happened before. Nazi Germany.
But like, you know,
Yeah, close your eyes. This isn't happening, Auschwitz.
Yeah, no, and I'm not trying to take away from the sight of the actual issues. I get them. I'm not citing nobody on that, but there needs to be a better remedy than just don't say it.
Exactly.
Because people are gonna say shit anyways, and they're just fucking words at the end of the day.
Well, first of all, in the influences for Logan, it doesn't once mention the comics. It's other movies or stylistic choices.
Speak up a little bit louder because you're behind. And I can't fucking.
All right, so
people
the
are gonna
fact
say
check, if you
sounds
can't
weird
hear
when
him, he
the
said that
fact
there's
check.
no direct reference that he could find that says that they based that movie off of.
So what are they adapting it from?
But it is adapted. Like in order to get that Oscar, they had to say it was adapted from Old Man Logan.
Okay, how about this? What else is in the? What else is in the? What else is in that?
In the Oscar nomination, it says where they adapted it from. It was adapted from Old Man Logan.
Well, he's looking at it too. Can we find out what else was also nominated for the same stupid fucking award? Because then we could just really bracket it down there. Because if fucking, you know, like if Black Panther was based off of Malcolm X's life autobiography, we know they're right out of it.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, so literally you just gotta be able to draw one line, like line of sight rules from that game we were playing.
Yeah.
You can either have all 6 dots from the hexagon. Fucking is hexagon 6 yet? I don't know. I'm not a math motherfucker. Alexa, how many sides on a hexagon?
5.
This might answer your question. A hexagon has 6 sides.
Oh yeah.
This year's nominees were Call Me By Your Name,
Call Me By Your Name.
Artist, Logan, Molly's Game, and Mudbound.
Well, okay, yeah, so they probably,
And the
never mind.
reference is characters from the X-Men comic books and theatrical motion pictures.
Wow, that's
When I was reading, it said it was brought into
That's so
specifically Old
loose.
Man Logan.
That's so loose. Alexa,
Wow.
Alexa, can you define horror for me?
I'd rather not answer that.
See?
So not even defining horror. Okay, because the Oscar people, you're a bunch of fucking whores.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the movie I'm pretty
Is that a
excited for
problem? I'm
that's
not like
got
that,
nominated
my
for a
fault.
bunch is that was it
The Shape of
Shape
Water.
of Water.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I'm really kind of happy that
You know that's
What?
based on
stuff
the
of,
Hellboy.
it's Hellboy. It's
Abe.
Abe. Yeah, Abe.
Abe
No,
Sapien.
I
Abe
thought,
Sapien.
I thought they were guessing, like they were making pokes that might be Abe Sapien.
No, it
it's-
is Abe
Have you not?
Sapien.
It's Abe Sapien.
I've seen the trailer, yeah.
It's 100% Abe Sapien.
If you watch the first Hellboy, he
No,
even
I've seen it,
referenced.
but like
being
even,
found in the
even
hospital
Abe
basement.
Sapien looks
Yes.
exactly like fucking the thing they had there, but
Yeah.
like
And he eats the eggs.
I didn't. That's fucking crazy.
So it's really
Do
cool
you even
that
see
that.
anything about Mike Magnolia there, or however you say his last name? I didn't see any credits to him whatsoever. His
I
name's
don't-
Maybe
all over
you'd have to
that
check
fucking
it.
Yeah, I'd have
But
to
all
check
I
the
know is
credits.
I'm happy to
Sounds
see
like
that
the
one. I'm happy to see that
Comics.
all over the actors, all over the Oscars. Sorry, that being all over the Oscars is pretty good.
Did that movie come out already?
Oh yeah, it came out before Christmas. It's in the Oscars. It's nominated
I
for
haven't seen
Best
that shit.
Director. It's nominated for
Best lead.
And
Was
that didn't get. That's not in the adapted
best. It's best.
screenplay?
Best
Wow.
Picture, Best Director,
Well, that's based off of X-Men.
Best Director, Best Actor,
It's not.
Best Actress,
Yes.
Best Supporting Actor,
Yeah.
Best Supporting Actress, Best Screenplay, Original Screenplay.
See, that's what I'm fucking saying, man. Logan's more original than that.
Yeah, like
They had 2 facts.
It
in the
got
Abe Sapien
adapted.
movie.
Honestly,
Fox-
Abe's in it.
I'd have got it. Oh,
He was-
Best
he was
Original
raised in a
Score.
basement.
Best Original Scores on there.
Ontario. Wasn't it all British people?
Holy shit.
no, but
Hamilton.
Best
No,
Sound Editing.
Fox
Okay,
just
can we stop, man?
Best
Just
sound
get your
mixing?
shit together,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And fucking.
yeah. No, but Fox just wanted to
Best
buy their way
production
into
design?
the awards.
I don't know, man.
Best
Oh,
cinematography.
get the
They're
fuck
like,
outta
oh,
here.
it's an adaptation.
Ah, I hate the Oscars, man.
Best Costume Design.
It's trying
Best
to stop.
film editing?
Yeah, we got it,
Stop,
we got it,
stop,
we
stop,
got-
fucking
we got
stop,
it,
fucking
we got-
stop,
we
fucking
got it.
stop, fucking
That's
stop.
ridiculous. It got like nominated for
This is
like
ridiculous.
75% of the
This
fucking
is ridiculous.
categories.
That's probably because there's a lot of shitty fucking movies out. Even the Oscars knows that. They're like, we can't fucking nominate everything because there's a lot of shitty fucking movies out.
Well, the other nominations for Best Picture are
Midnight. What was
think
that
so?
last year?
no, Call Me by Your
Midnight.
Name, The Darkest Hour,
Darkest Hour.
Dark.
Really? Sounds like an Optimus Prime flick.
No, it's all about it's Churchill's like bio.
Darkest hour.
What do you mean it's a Churchill? What the fuck? Shouldn't they call it like
It's
the
Oscar.
fucking...
In our
Cuckoo
it's,
House?
it's from his quote, The Darkest Hour. You know,
Yeah, okay, Richard
Dunkirk?
Churchill was a fucking maniac.
Dunkirk,
Dunkirk! That movie fucking sucked!
Get Out.
Yo, listen, I'm sorry if you were in that aisle there and you were trying to cross the water while the fucking Germans didn't kill you, but like that movie was boring as fuck.
Get
Tom
Out.
Hardy was good.
You watch Get Out?
Stop.
Get Out.
Get Out.
How the fuck was Dunkirk nominated? That movie was boring as fuck. I'm sorry, you made a war movie about nothing.
No, never seen it.
Except them leaving and then
Never
a
seen
stupid Winston Churchill.
It was a really good horror movie. Get Out was really good. It was like a really good thriller.
Yo, fuck you, man, and fuck Get Out. Get Out should be paying me royalties. That's my that's another adapted screenplay about my life in this fucking city, Petawawa, and I ain't crying anywhere. This motherfucker crying all up in the trailer.
Lady Bird.
I didn't cry one time in Petawawa.
Phantom
Negative.
Thread.
I'm out here. They're like, yo,
The
be
Post.
white. I'm like, I ain't gonna be white.
No.
Shape of Water.
Hell
and
no.
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Dunkirk got nominated for the best movie of the year.
Yeah,
Best
that's
movie, best
that's
picture,
pretty
yeah.
crazy. That is
Dunkirk?
freaking-
And he also got nominated. Christopher
Have
Nolan
you
also
seen
got
Dunkirk?
he also got nominated for best director. Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk.
Christopher Nolan directed Dunkirk?
Yeah,
Fuck my fucking life, man.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
It was a really boring movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet because I've heard so much negative things from people.
It was a really boring movie.
Not as negative as
It was a
Old Man
really,
Hawkeye.
really boring movie with fucking guy from Peaky Blinders with PTSD and he kills a kid for no fucking reason. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Did anyone ever? Has anyone checked out the sales recently of Old Man Hawkeye, like to see if it picked up? Because you guys were worrying about it.
Fuck no, wrong show.
All right.
Well, there was a certain someone who was like really pretty casual about the whole thing.
I don't think we could talk about this guy anyways today because
Yeah,
it
that's
dragged
true.
on for too long.
No,
But
no,
I'll
no,
tell you this
no,
much.
no, no.
If you out there on the
Yeah, we'll
internet
save it.
reviewing
Save it.
comics, specifically Marvel comics and DC, stop with the social justice warrior bullshit. Like,
Yes.
it's ridiculous.
It
If
is.
you trace comic history back, okay, if you do, you would realize a lot of their fucking comics have always been on that social account of things. Whatever, he's gonna come in or not. So fuck it. Fuck off with it. Just stick to with the facts. Marvel sucks at certain things right now.
Yeah.
Like being consistent with certain shit.
Yeah.
So, hello, you might want to cover your face, unless you don't mind being seen in public. Oh, shut
So
up.
anyway, yeah. So with you guys came across a specific channel though,
Oh no.
right?
Yeah, I did, but brought up good points. Why should we mention the punk?
All right. Well,
like, you feel me?
a certain channel.
I was really only upset because they outsubbed us, and this guy talking some shit. He was mentioning Old Man Hawkeye as like some leftist nonsense where they hate some British dude too. Where
white
they hate
self-hating.
Donald Trump, white self-hating, and a bunch of other shit. Where it's like, yo, bro, Easton, like we were saying, he took the series over. So if the guy who originated the series wrote in that Hawkeye married fucking goddamn Peter Parker's daughter.
He has to work with it.
Yeah, and Peter Parker happened to marry a black lady to have a mocha baby.
Yeah.
He has to work with that.
Yeah, he does.
You
Absolutely.
can't just go into a universe and be like, I didn't like this, this, and this, but it's this.
Right, you
Yeah.
feel me? Like, he has to work with it. There's one part where Sandy was talking about, he was cussing about the Natasha Romanoff thing because it was too much from Secret Empire.
Yes.
This guy was cussing about it because he's like, look, he failed a woman. It's like, well, what, you want him, like, holding two dudes?
Yeah. Like,
Like, you feel me?
I only have so
British,
many
a
arms.
British dude complaining about Donald Trump, man, that's crazy. I don't complain about Donald Trump. I'm Canadian. I complain about the Queen, and that's already a stretch because she ain't really controlling this country.
No.
No,
Like,
you got
feel me?
true.
I'm
She has
just, I'm
influence,
just sick of
but
looking
that's
at her
it.
on my loony. That's it. It's like, why are you on my loony? You've done nothing for me.
Yeah.
I think auction.
You ain't paying me.
Straight up and down. But I'm just saying, like, if you got complaints about Marvel, please be careful with what you're saying with the social justice warrior nonsense. It's gibberish. Like, just let's get them to just write something consistent. That's
Yes.
Yeah, get them on track with the consistency.
No,
Right,
like
you
they
feel me?
need
Yeah.
like
Stop
some
killing
actual-
people. Stop killing people. You know you have no intention on fucking killing. It's a joke.
Yes.
No one fucking. It's a joke.
Yes.
It's a joke, and you keep doing things like me, making Collect the Death of Wolverine, and like all sorts of triplets, quadruplets, and all sorts of fucking shit.
Yeah,
It's
Death of
fucking- it's
Wolverine
heartbreaking.
version 5. You know,
have it.
like
I have the Canadian variants. It's true. I have the Canadian variants. All Canada flags. So I'm just saying, like, if you out there and that's what your idea is, and then fucking when he did the damage thing, Amanda Waller, he doesn't even know who the fuck she is, man.
oh no,
It refers to as a black lesbian.
Claire Temple.
Yeah, and he said something else. He said there was black Muslim lesbian. It's like, yo, Muslims don't come in lesbian.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Muslims, we kind of weird like that. Or they kind of weird like that. I'm not really religious in any aspect. So, that's
Ain't-
rough.
Yeah.
That's like
No,
saying
but
you're
like-
gay in jail. It's
No,
not.
but it was
There's no
stupid
sexuality in
because
jail, bro. It's
yeah,
just
like
survival,
no,
bro.
I've been seeing this in a number. It's not even just Marvel, but it's also DC. I find like a lot of these reviewers that are coming out, they're like social justice this,
Yeah.
social justice that. It's
a
like
hot,
you know
it's
what?
a hot term.
Yeah, who
Well,
cares?
And they complain too. They'll be like, "Oh, there's not enough female characters," and then all of a sudden they'll go and make.
But they
Thor.
contradict
They'll go
themselves
make
in
Thor-
that
They'll do
review.
the whole Thor thing where what's her face? I can't remember her name. I actually knew it.
Oh, Jane Foster.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jane. She becomes Thor,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, now you went. Now then they have people on the other side. Like, then you divide the group. You have one side like, you only did it because of the social justice warriors, and you have the social justice warriors be like, now we have Thor. We need more, and then they make Iron Man.
No, but
they
that's what I'm
replace
saying.
Iron Man.
It's
with
just,
a
it's just comic fans. That's it. You read your fucking comics. You like your people, you read your fucking comics.
Exactly.
You don't like it, you don't read it.
Like,
But,
there's-
just sit
there's
there and
people-
say social, like all of Marvel is just social justice warrior. It's kind of weird, man.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's a dumb excuse for anything.
Well,
Like,
and-
you'll
and-
either
and-
have
and it's
people who
also
like
what
Jane
that company is
Foster
based
as
off.
Thor.
And you
Yeah.
also said that too in the past. It's why change an existing character when you could just create a new character?
Well, okay, so for example, the X-Men, throughout their whole fucking existence, have they not been fighting against like some fucking the same
Sentinels.
shit that anything
Yeah.
else is saying social justice warrior? Like we just normal. Who cares if I got blue fur? We're just normal.
Yeah.
That's always been their message.
Yes.
So why the fuck now are you complaining about it? Like that's it.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I think
Which
if
one-
anything,
which one you
X-Men's probably one of the most progressive of the comic book groups.
I might have a very
Well, it was more progressive.
All right. Anyway,
that might have left fast because that's the one with the tracing Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
The most-
Because this is
Professional.
why
Adam
we
had
keep
to
it
put the
real
key-
here.
this is why we keep
dropping up like one issue.
name another comic book
Like, he
show
was
that
showed up
films
in Captain
inside a
America,
comic
showed
book
up in-
shop.
So
That's
he just
open.
showed up in Amazing Spider-Man.
I can
so
name
might
two
have a
right
copy
now,
over
right
there.
off the hop,
So I'm just
but I
gonna
won't.
say.
Because,
As that are as good as we are.
Oh, I think this is one possible.
okay, then I have
No,
not.
I'm out, man.
Yes.
All right.
Shut it down.
Anyway, from us, from the shop to you all, thanks for watching and thanks for coming back. If you've come back from another video, and if you haven't yet, check out our new series, Got Issues. It's over. It's on the channel as well. We got a new
make
intro.
sure you push it.
And push that like and subscribe button. Click it up, finger it, just dabble it,
Diddle it,
dabble, diddle it.
diddle that subscribe button. You know, yes, that's the way
Anyway,
we like it.
subscribe. See you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, guys.
Like, again.